Now let's look at our third example for XSS. In this case, the application is asking you for your name. I'm going to put in NAHOMSEC. And as we enter it, says thanks for entering your name, but it's not saying it anywhere here. We're not seeing our users data. XSS relies on that output. So we're going to look at view page source. You can either do view page source or inspect. You can do both. I'm going to choose this one for now. You can see that the user input that we give it, NAHOMSEC, is going into the title of a page, and you can see on the top left corner the title says welcome NAHOMSEC, which is the user input that we've given it. So there's two things here. One, it's taking our user input, it's putting it somewhere in the page, and two, we're in the title tag. Now I've said this a few times in the past while covering XSS, context makes a huge difference. You want to understand where your data is going to and see if you have to close out the previous tags. So let's go back here again, and instead of NAHOMSEC, we're going to give it a U tag. Again, the U is for underline, and we're going to close it out. We don't need to do the closing tag, but we're just going to do it to be safe. We're going to type this in. Same thing, we don't see NAHOMSEC anywhere. It's in the title, our U tag is there. We look at open source, it's still in there. However, again, because we're in the title tag, the HTML is not being shown, it's not rendering our payload, so we want to make sure that we close it out. So we go back again, and this time, since we know that it's not escaping any of the tags, it's not encoding it, it's not sanitizing it, it's not filtering it at all, it's sitting there, it's just not being evaluated. So I'm going to close the title tag by giving it a closing tag, and then we're going to put our HTML at the end, which results in us getting HTML injection, which indicates that, okay, we properly escaped out of the place that we were in, we're stuck in title, and now we're able to inject HTML into the page, and now we can go back and test for XSS. So we can go back and test for XSS using JavaScript. What we're going to do here is going to type in script, and we're just going to have it do an alert and alert 1. We're going to close it out. What this does, again, is just a generic XSS payload. It's just to show, hey, vulnerability exists. I was able to inject script into the web page, and it gave me an alert 1. And of course, sure enough, because we were able to get out of the title tag, there are no limitations there. Again, the application is not sanitizing anything. There's no filtering in place. That helped us get a cross-site scripting within this application.